Okay, so here we are. What I'm going to have to do is do a tear down on this thing. First I've got to get that out of the way. This all came about because I had to pull that flywheel because it's missing some teeth. Other than that, this engine's just old and tired. And somebody else has gone through it before me. Found that out when I pulled off the flywheel. Flex plate. But I'm not going to video the whole tear down. It's not worth it. And I think everybody has already seen that one of these engines tore down and put back together. But I've got to clean off my card over here and my card over there, so I have some place to put things because, well, my benches are full. So we'll be back when it's time to measure and check taper and all that good stuff. Okay, quick view. Valve covers off. And it don't look bad. I'm amazed. Since this is the original block that came in this 76. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get the intake manifold off. Okay, that's what she looks like inside. Actually pretty good, other than that little bit of crap right here that comes from off the heat riser. There's a little more on this side, a little less on this side than on this side. But that's not looking bad. Oh, and I just saw something here. Somebody, can you see that little pin right there? They've pinned the rocker studs. That's the old-fashioned way of keeping your rockers from pulling out. That's my first time I've ever seen one. I've heard about them, but never actually seen one. And it appears that they are all like that. It's not just a case of one pin came out. So, I know it's got a cam in it, but it's an awfully mild cam, as in an RV cam most likely. It will not be what it'll go back with. Okay, moving on. Oh, here's a little ditty. Build plate. From some place called Aaron's Automotive Products, Springfield, Missouri. It's even got a serial number on it. If you can make it out. 116755. There's nothing on the build date or part number. Just found that to be interesting. Okay, from the appearance of it, it appears that somebody has gone through this, totally overhauled it, and from the rods, you see how this one's standing up real high, and this one is down short, and that one's down short. I'm going to say somebody has balanced this engine. Rods are all numbered. Can't say the same for the mains. But at the end of its life, somebody just did not take good care of it. As you can tell by the sludge in the bottom of the pan. I mean, I've seen way, way worse. but this is bad enough. Alright, we'll be back. Forgot to show you the inside of the valve cover gaskets. Valve covers, rocker covers, whatever you want to call them. They're nice and clean as can be. This thing was put together with studs. Studs on everything. And cap screws, which I hate these things. You can see the studs even in the timing chain cover bolts, if you can see that down there. The oil pan's the same way. You can see them all sticking down there. So, one time, I guess this was supposed to be a hot rod. We will find out more. Now, that's something you don't see very often. Roll the engine over, and the lifters are just falling out on their own. You run across this on a newer engine, but not an old engine. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think the rest are going to fall out while I'm messing around with things underneath. Oh, there went another one. That's 15. You get one left. Okay. There's cylinder heads. As you can see, it's running rich. And with that side, see that cylinder is getting a little oil. And with that one's a little less. That one's a little bit even less. When I was checking all the lifters, I only found one that had a little more wear than what I expected. But, whoa, and there's the problem. Or not the problem, a problem. I will have to check that bore out close. You see marks on it where that chunk beat around in there before it came out. So I'll have the head checked and all that good stuff. And well, we're going to check the cylinder bores here for taper, but there is no ridge. Nothing to catch your nail on. All there is carbon. That bore is just as smooth as it can be. That one had a little bit of water in it at some time. Not really seeing hash marks, but we will when I get done. Okay, last but not least, there is one of the rod caps. I'm sure that the other end is all the way down to the brass, because, excuse me, I'm shaking you all over the place. But as you can see, and there just went a bolt. Thank God I'm tearing this apart. We're all the way down to the brass, but the crank does not look bad. I mean, she got a little bit, but there's nothing you can catch your fingernail on. I'll take you to the machine shop, have them check it out, clean the block, I do not think it's going to need board. I haven't checked the pistons to see what size they are, but I will do that later. It's starting to get a little cold, and it's starting to get a little dark. You can't tell it with the camera, but it is getting dark. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend. And come back and watch me have fun overhauling this.